Hello ladies Metal Chain, and welcome to another Is It Worth the Gold video. And today we are looking at the IS-6, the Russian Tier 8 premium tank. If you want to know how did I get it or what I've been doing up to last couple days, watch the end of the video. For people that doesn't give a shit, let's get right into the IS-6. So, is it worth the gold? Oh hell yeah it is. This tank is like a benchmark for any other Tier 8 premium you look at. This tank is the one you will compare every other Tier 8 medium premium. Does it make us good money, and is it as powerful as the IS-6? Because IS-6 is really powerful for a Tier 8 premium tank. It has really good DPM, it's quite fast, it has troll armor, like really troll armor. And yeah, the gun is a letdown, I guess. It's the K1S gun, so 175 penetration, something like 0.46 or probably accuracy, I don't even know what it is. It's really bad though. 3.4 second aiming time, and yeah, 390 alpha. The reload of the gun is around 10 seconds, with Brothers Knives is like 9 point something. Equipment wise, rammer, word stabs and gun like drive is the choice for me, at least on the IS-6, because that 3.4 second aiming time is really bad and you want to reduce it as much as you can. Shoot the target you can pen and make money. That's what IS-6s are made for. For crew skills, since this is a premium tank, whatever crew you can fit in, just do it. There's no, you don't pick crew skills for premium tanks anyway, so yeah, that doesn't count. Armor on this thing is quite troll. It's really good if you're top tier and there's not a lot of tier 8 TDs and not a lot of T-34s in the enemy team, because those things can chew an IS-6 up without even aiming. But for tanks like another IS-6, Type 59 and shit like that, that doesn't really have the highest penetration in the game, they might have huge issues to deal with you. And as you see, even in IS-6, the turret is pretty weak. The top of the turret is really weak. You have those two propellers that you can easily shoot, and it's not that hard to pen an IS-6 if you can aim and roll lucky, but a lot of people don't aim in this game, which is a nice thing when you're driving an IS-6. One thing I do have to say about the IS-6 is that the value of the IS-6 drops really fast if you are fighting tier 9s, because most tier 9s will just pen you all day and you will struggle a lot to pen them, even if you load gold like some of tier 9 heavy tanks, like for instance E75 is gonna be extremely hard to pen even with your 212 penetration gold rounds. Gold rounds are, in my opinion, not that much worth, because like they give you 25 extra penetration. Is that worth to pay like 6k? I don't think it is. So I don't use a lot of gold rounds. I have 5 loaded, but I think I fired 3 at most. So yeah, I'm not really a fan of these gold rounds. How to play the IS-6? Well, it depends on the matchmaking. If you're top tier, if there's not a lot of T-34s, if there's not a lot of tier 8 TDs, then that was a horrible shot. I was hoping for a really lucky RNG to hit that type, but then again, it was a horrible shot. Should never have taken that kind of shot. But how to play it? Well, if you're top tier, if there's not a lot of T-34s, if there's not a lot of tier 8 TDs, then you can just push. And not a lot of things can pen an IS-6 when you're facing them frontally, or even sideways on, because this tank has crazy space side armor. It's so funny when people just can't pen you. And like all of these penetrations from the enemies, this game is like in my lower plate. I'm not really angling properly because I cannot be bothered, since there's only like 2 tanks left in the enemy team. And again, like I'm facing upwards and the guy's just penning my lower plate. I'll show you the 2 penetrations from him, like you can see in the lower plate. It's a bad angle. If you angle the lower plate downwards, then people might shoot the lower plate and bounce off. So it's not that bad, but like when you cannot be bothered to angle properly because there's like 2 enemies left, then they will pen you, that's for sure. Only thing on turret that usually bounces shot is the gun mantle. Gun mantle is pretty good, I guess, but not a lot of people shoot it really. And another thing, downhill is pretty fast, it goes 40, so ramming things can work as well. Like I did 200 ramming damage to the 5100, so I can finish him off with the shot, which is quite nice. If you have to choose between an IS-6 or the 112, I think the choice is obviously between if you are grinding Russian heavies or Chinese heavies just for the crew training. Some people might disagree and say, well, the 112 is much better, better armor and better gold rounds. Well, if you're making money, you don't really give a shit about how good the gold rounds is. And armor-wise, it probably is better, but it's probably slower as well. And I think the IS-6 just looks better. But I think it's just all the the small things. Does it look better? Who actually gives a shit? So the choice between an IS-6 and a 112, I think, is just between what kind of heavy tanks you're actually grinding. And if they're Chinese, then it would be silly to buy an IS-6, and if they're Russian, it would be silly to buy an 112. So yeah, that is my judgment on that matter. Some people might argue that the T-30E4 is much better tank. Well, I don't know. I don't own one, so I can't tell. I haven't played one. When I do, when I play it, I'll give you my opinion. But till then, for an IS-6, I think it's totally worth the money, totally worth the gold. It's really strong. It makes a really good credits, and it's a good crew trainer. For crew training though, it doesn't have a lot of crew. So, for instance, if you're training an IS-7 crew, it will mean that you will have to switch out loaders back and forth because IS-7 has two, IS-6 have only one. So there we go. 4.7k damage, 96 spotting damage. Another thing, this tank has horrible view range, so spotting is not an option. You just go close range and shoot people in the face. 105k profit, 2k experience with the premium, so it's like 1300 without. Pretty decent. I mean, the IS-6 is really powerful if you can play like that game was close range, shoot people in the face, and they can't really do much, or they're not even shooting you back, as in this game they were. And the DPM and the high alpha will really, really help you a lot. So yeah, that's my thoughts on the IS-6. You might disagree, you might say that the 112 is much better, but I think if you're running Russian crew, it would be really stupid to buy a 112. Yeah, now for some channel shit. So, I've been trying out to stream on Twitch. I think I'll do it quite often because, like, I'll do it just for fun, just for the lols. It's more fun, I guess, to play with Twitch on than off because, like, I grind a lot. I have to play a lot of World of Tanks to give you all these reviews and shit because I actually grind my shit. I don't free XP that often, so it means that I play a lot and I grind a lot. So why not do it live? And for people who are like, show me the games where you fail and analyze your mistakes, well, I'll do it on Twitch a lot. So yeah, if you're interested in that shit, the link to my stream will be in the description. So yeah, live gameplay where I kind of explain what I'm doing and why did I fail, or why did I not fail, and shit like that. That's all on Twitch. So yeah, it shouldn't change anything on YouTube though, but just for funsies, why not to stream some bit. So yeah, I hope you see you on the stream. I might be streaming today as well, and yeah, I'll see you on the next one.